This review has been approved by Lord Carnage.
Banished from Earth Classic Game Room broadcasts from the Intergalactic Space Arcade on its never-ending mission to review everything. Welcome to Classic Game Room. Not too long ago, I reviewed the QuickShot controller for Super Nintendo. Today, I bring you the QuickShot for Sega Genesis. Professional players only. Let's see how it performs under fire in Ranger X with the QuickShot. It's quick, it shoots things, and it has red buttons. It's the QuickShot controller for Sega Genesis. And here it is being put to good use during the review of Ranger X. But you can use it for other games too, like that blue hedgehog guy. Alright, here's the QuickShot controller for the Super Nintendo for professional players only. And it's a nice joystick, but that doesn't really help me if I'm going to play some Ranger X on Sega Genesis. For this game, I'm going to need the QuickShot for Sega Genesis for professional players only. Fortunately, I am a professional Sega Genesis player, or at least I am when I'm using this controller. QC passed, that's good. It's the QuickShot, model number 0S-183. The QuickShot is roughly the same size as a standard Sega Genesis controller. It's comfortable, has nice rounded edges, and it looks a little bit cheap, but it actually feels really good. It's a nice controller. D-pad's not bad. Nothing fancy, gets the job done, except it is red, and that matches Ranger X, so that's a good thing. I like the buttons a lot. A, B, and C buttons, rounded, comfortable, and you have auto fire and slow selection here. Auto fire for individual buttons. That switch sticks a bit, but turbo fire as well. So auto and turbo fire. Here's the back of it one more time. And they give you a lot of cord. So much, I'm not even gonna be able to show you here. There's just like several feet of cord. There we go. And here's the end that you plug into your mighty Sega Genesis. This is a great choice for a second controller. If you need to get another one, I mean, the regular Sega Genesis controller is amazing, of course, and they're cheap. But if you want auto fire, something a little different, check out the QuickShot. But only if you're a professional Sega Genesis player or Sega Mega Drive. Yesterday I was but an amateur, but today I am a professional Sega Genesis player thanks to the QuickShot and Ranger X. Bring it. Time to kill some robots. You don't really kill robots so much as you disassemble them with fire and explosions. Anyway, it's a nice controller. It's hard to say what makes it really stand out amongst the crowd of other third-party Genesis controllers and Mega Drive controllers, but it gets the job done, it's comfortable, gives you a lot of cord, and auto and turbo fire as well. And of course, I've got a Classic Game Room shout out and thank you to send all the way to Patrick from Lodi, California. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you for sending the QuickShot. Great for destroying robots and other things on your Sega Genesis. Thank you for watching my review of the QuickShot for Sega Genesis. I'm using it to play for the review of Ranger X. And after this, go watch the reviews, the comic book reviews of Transformers Windblade #1, Transformers Primacy #1, and it's a big Transformers week here. G.I. Joe and the Transformers #1. The one with Bumblebee being blown up by G.I. Joe on the cover. My favorite cover ever.